Remember you used to have coffee in here, Mac? Jerk.
Remember when I used to have a sink and a toilet?
You're the one that moved.
Wait, you had a sink and a toilet?
Yeah, you had a.
They're
What
not
about
both the same thing?
you had a toilet and a urinal?
What about, I was going to say, there was a urinal. Weird. The good old days. Crest Hill.
Hey, they demolished that.
That bathroom, yeah.
Yeah. A couple times. You wouldn't let me shower afterwards.
We went by today and there was a sign on the side to let you know where the entrance was. You know what would have helped the first time I went there?
A sign on the side.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to That Checked Out with Damon and Ted. I'm Ted. That makes him Damon. Math.
Good cipher in there, Jethro. Way to nail it.
Damon, how was your 4 minutes?
Yeah. How was it? Well, I went to the restroom.
It was amazing. It was amazing.
I know how yours was.
Because you weren't here.
Yeah, you feel better now. Hey, I do want to talk about a couple things.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
You said that very seriously.
I do.
I want to talk about a couple things.
Well, I want to get your guys' opinion on something because I ordered a replacement.
No.
I ordered a replacement knob for
Whoa.
Yeah, for my stove. Okay, I have a stove that's not that old, but for some reason, knob's no good. Okay, so
Sausage.
right. Why do I feel like knob is going to make the board now? Knob.
No, I bought a replacement knob. That's going to be on the board.
Yeah, knob.
Or I bought a replacement.
Sausage.
Right. Yeah, right. But here's what's funny. I get an email confirmation.
Here's what's funny.
I get an email confirmation. This is what it says. It says, "Good luck. Your order has been placed." What? Yeah. What are you wishing me luck for? I placed
Good
an
luck,
order.
everybody.
Yeah.
Ominous.
Hey, good luck. We took your money. The order's been placed. We're real good at taking. It's the shipping out stuff we're not good at, Oh,
wow.
But I thought that was like, I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, where's the food? Does that mean? You know what I mean? It's like, what are we doing here? I don't get it.
Yeah, that's not congratulations or thank you.
Yeah, thank you for your business. Thank you for your patronage. Yeah. No, it's good luck. Yeah, good luck. Hey, good luck. And then the next sentence, your order's been placed. It's like, what? Where do we go? Why do we start with luck?
First off, they're wishing you luck on a knob that controls natural gas.
Right. Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Hope you don't blow up.
Yeah. Are you flammable?
This knob is.
Yeah. So, but my thing is, how much worse would it have been if they switched the order of the sentences where they went, your order has been placed.
Good luck.
Good luck.
I still think either way, it's not great.
It's pretty harsh either way, right? Yeah. Okay. So I wanted your opinion. Mac, you in on that too, right? If you saw that, you'd be like, huh? Well, he'd wait what it anyway, right? Wouldn't he? He'd be, whoa.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Wade Watt, attorney at law. Attorney at law. I love that. And your defense? No, he didn't.
No, he didn't.
No, he didn't. And he even moves his head like that. Do you have a purse? Where did you bring a purse in here? Oh, no, he didn't. He didn't say that. The other thing is, this week I went miniature golfing. Okay, with Chuck and Miss, and so we went actually not too far from your house. We went miniature golfing, and so I should give the geographic location now so everybody knows where we live. But anyway,
you hang a left of the batting cages,
right? So we get there and we're golfing, and what's weird is my daughter's doing surprisingly well, and that is weird because normally it's like me and my son, and then my daughter and wife compete, because we're very competitive and we talk smack the entire time, right? She's doing very well. So I have one hole where I tell Chuck, I go, listen, there's no way you can beat me now. Okay. You'd have to make a hole in one on this, like where it goes all around. You have to make a hole in one on this and you're not gonna. Okay. I said, how about double or nothing? The last hole, the last one where you got to like put it in and it's over. The ball goes away because you're done playing. They know, hey, you make that. Ooh, we got your ball. You got to buy another game. Yeah. Where most people would be like, we're just going back to hole one. We played 34 holes of golf today. You know what I mean?
It's a tough day.
We played 34 holes. Yeah, that's what we did. Then you turn the ball in. Thanks. So I said, how about double or nothing? And he goes, what do you mean? I said, let's do it like a test. This last hole counts as 50% of your grade. So if you beat me on the last hole, we're tied. All right. I'm throwing him a bone. I beat him on the last hole anyway. So it is what it is. Marissa ends up beating him on the scoreboard. Okay. So we get in the car and I've already kind of tallied it in my head and I kind of know what's going on. We get in the car. She does it all. And she goes, oh, I beat you like that. He takes the card from her, proceeds to rip it up in front of her, right? To which she goes, are you kidding me? I saved those. Now, I didn't know she saved those, so that's cool. But, so I said, Chuck. So then she starts, we have music playing. She starts like dance fighting, and she's smacking the crap out of my son in the back seat, to which I'm kind of giggling because he deserves it, right? And he knows if he touches my daughter, I'm going to kill him. You know what I mean? So she goes, I'm not hitting you. I'm dancing. And she's beating the crap out of him. We're listening to Disney songs. So all you hear is like, Under the Sea playing and smack, ow, coming from the back seat. And you're like, this is the day in the life of the Procchios. We go back to 2 holes before we're done. This is what my son does. This is why I let it go. This is why I let her go ahead and do this. He goes, hey, it's kind of windy out here, ain't it, Dad? Because like 3 times I missed the shot. And he's like, oh, sure it's windy. And I go, yeah, it is. I'm not telling you, I'm probably 4 inches from the cup after I putt, right? My first hit. He lays down on the ground. He blows the ball backwards, down the hill, down the ramp. It bounces off the wall and goes around. And he goes, got to play where it lies. Now he's my kid, so I got to let that go, right?
No, you don't.
I would do the same thing.
No, you don't.
You
put the ball back and you play where you hit the ball.
I laughed so hard, I let it go. And
I'm not saying you don't enjoy the joke, but
right.
No.
So we got in the car.
You telling me that you have to let that go? False.
Yeah. In my brain's wired to let a great joke like that go.
False.
Now, if you do it to me, I'm not going to let it go. I don't think you're laying on the ground, though. I don't think you are. You might kick it, though. But no, I thought that was kind of an interesting way to spend a little afternoon. We had a little fun, and that was his homecoming, which you loaned him an awesome orange tie.
Yeah, I got a text saying Chuck wants an orange tie for homecoming. Instead of driving around and doing it ourselves, do you have an orange tie? So I laid out 2 orange ties and one that is blue with orange in it. And he's like, I like the one on the left, which I looked at, and in my defense, I usually wear under something else. And I was like, oh, it's got stains on it. I don't think I get it cleaned in time. Do you want the other one? And you're like, oh, we'll figure it out. I don't know. And then finally, text comes back. No, he'll take it.
Yeah.
So I was going to check it to you. That got run. I said, let me know when you get to the golf course, because I was going to take it to you because I had other stuff to do.
Correct. Yeah.
So I'm waiting around for you for 2 hours. Whoops. Hey, we're done with golf. We're going to stop by your house.
Yeah.
Livid.
Yeah.
Livid, because I had other stuff to do and then drive to Wisconsin. Waiting on you, sir.
Yeah. You want to know what's weird is I did that.
Yeah, no, you did.
No,
you did.
I feel like because of the joke, you got to let it go.
No, I don't.
If I'd have laid on the ground, would you have been like, hey,
Oh, yeah, I would have backed over you in the rental.
No, I did that. And you're like, you were supposed to. I'm like, I didn't get that part out of the conversation, but I'm sure I missed it. I'm sure I glossed because it didn't pertain to me at the time. You know what I mean?
I still have it in the
So yeah, I totally whiffed on that one. But no, he had a homecoming dance. His school colors are black and orange. So the blue and orange one, I really like it, but he was wearing with black. And you gave him a pocket square too, which we tried to make it work. He didn't like the way it worked because he wasn't wearing a coat.
Yeah, wasn't wearing a jacket.
Yeah, wasn't wearing a jacket. So he's like, no, I'm not. I said, that's cool. But no, he's like, yeah, I look drippy. No, apparently drippy is phenomenal. Did you know that?
You can keep the tie.
It is drippy.
I mew, we had our words that were dumb.
Yeah.
So it's only fair that they can have theirs.
Yeah. Yeah. Last night they told me something. It was it was something Riz, ended in Riz, and it means that's real. And it was Riz. And so anyway, I said, remember when you said you were talking to girls now, gee whiz? It was one of his buddies. And he goes, what's gee whiz? I go, what did you say? And he goes, something. I think it was F Riz. That's what it is. Because it's for reals. F Riz.
Yeah, sure. I'm sure the F means for.
Right. But it was F Riz. Because when they walk over to me after the game, he's like, hey, he was talking to girls. And he never talks to girls. Not Chuck, his buddy. And I'm like, are you being serious? He goes, F Riz, man. And I go, what? And he goes, F Riz, did you hear that? And I go, yeah. He goes, do you know what it is? I said, not a clue. And he told me twice. But I said, in the car, I was like, gee whiz? I don't know.
Cheese whiz?
Yeah, cheese whiz. I was talking to girls. Well, they were probably girls that I would find interesting if they like cheese whiz. It's all good. Did you have nachos by chance? But no, I thought that was a bit of so drippy and F Riz. If you've learned anything from us today, it's that you want to look drippy, F Riz. You know what I'm saying? For reals.
We've learned nothing today.
Does that, you can't do, I didn't make this stuff up, Mac.
Yeah, that was a bit much. I just said we didn't learn anything.
Yeah, this is my own concoction. Last time we learned about when a stalactite and a stalagmite meets, they're called a column.
Cave.
That was way worse.
No.
That was factually true.
That was way worse than what you just learned. Oh, really? Well, do caves look drippy?
Actually, they do. That's how stalactites form. That is literally how they form.
I did put it on a tee for you. I did put it on a tee. So how was your week other than your bathroom break?
I went to Iowa. I went to rent the car, and they're like, so they're doing that hedge thing. And I'm like, all right, you don't have cars. That's not my problem. Figure it out.
Was that the nice car you had?
And he was like, we got a Malibu out there. We got a pickup. Or, we got a Challenger RT. And I was like, giddy up. Yeah. Because I want to ruin all of the good karma I have built up by driving my hybrid.
Yeah.
I want to put up start and have it go.
Was it fun?
Yeah. The day I'm leaving the hotel, I get out. There's a guy next to me. And he's like, oh, is that your car? Yeah, it's my car. Well, I was like, yeah, it's the car I'm driving. And he was like, I parked here next to you the last 3 nights. And I was like, cool. You're the one that's made me crawl into my door every night. Appreciate it.
Now that you see the size of me, would you park farther away?
This is a 2-door, right? You know how big that door is? That's a big ass door.
He thought you were going to Luke Duke it. Yeah. That's what he thought. Yeah, he's going to roll them windows down. He's going to climb right in.
This guy is living his Dukes of Hazzard life vicariously through a guy at a hotel. And I'm like, I'm glad you told me that the day I'm leaving and not like day 2.
Right.
I've been parking next to you every day. I know where you park, when you come, when you go. What you do, who you know, I know all of it.
What room are you in?
How's doing 322 doing? How's that doing for you?
He handed you a pineapple.
Yeah. 322 working out for you?
Oh, it's so awesome.
It was like it was one of those hotels where they only have one elevator. There's 4,000 rooms, one elevator.
That seems, is it in the middle at least?
Yeah, it's right off the lobby.
Okay.
But still, and it's slow as it's like I just used the stairs.
Yeah.
Even when I was carrying stuff up and down because it's just.
What floor were you on?
3.
Oh, okay. How many floors? 3
4.
total? 4? Oh, look at you. Couldn't afford the penthouse, huh?
I put in my notes that I like highest floor away from the elevator. Didn't take this time, apparently.
That's the weird. You don't take the elevator,
I got the
but
update.
your room is right next to it.
I got the update on the car, but the hotel, they're like, he likes away from the elevator. We'll give him right by it. Middle floor. I don't know what it is. I think I've said this before. I don't know what it is about people that they get in a hotel hallway and they think that they're on stage. Literally, I'm just watching something. I think it was, on my tablet. And it was just through the door, down the hallway. Yeah, I don't know. I told Jimmy I didn't need new underwear, but he packed a whole pack of it. I don't understand. The stains weren't even that bad.
Yeah.
They weren't even that bad because it gets louder as they walk
getting
by.
closer to your door. Right.
Like, do you not know that? First off, why can I hear everything? I can't hear the TV in this room.
Yeah.
But I can hear you at the other end of the hall talking about your drawers.
Yeah. That's when you open the door and go, you got any more of them drawers?
Yeah.
No.
Other than that, we were closing down a location. And so, I was the only one there. So I had to do the whole, you guys closed? Yeah. That's why the gate is, I'm not in prison. It's just to keep you out. Well, can you help me? No, I can't.
Yeah.
Everything is in a box or in the process of being put in a box to be shipped out of here forever. Oh, but yes, I got a question though. Can you, oh my God.
Yeah. Can you just make a copy of this real quick? Could you know what? Could you tell me where? I love that stuff. So you didn't have anything hooked up. It was bare. Everybody knew, but you still got questions.
You could just
through the gate.
Yeah. You could see everything was either shrink wrapped to go on like a pallet to take or in boxes through a closed gate with a sign on it that says this location is closed. Please visit us at, and then the 2 closest addresses.
Where's your new store? Where's it at?
It's in the back. It's in the back by shoes.
Hey, are you the guy that drives that car in the park? I parked next to you for the last 3 days.
I parked next. Well, the guy so the first day I'm by myself, second day there's another guy, and he's like, hey, what car are you driving? I'm like, Challenger. He's like, I knew that was you. So then I have to go put stuff out in my car. I'm off on the side by no one except for the guy that just talked to me, who is parked right behind me up against my trunk. So now I got to put stuff in from the side of the trunk.
Yeah.
So I can't get into the doors because it's too big.
So
I can't
all
get
the
into the
spots
trunk.
were open?
Oh, it was wide open. 700 spots.
Really?
Yeah. Parked right up against me.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Well, you knew it was mine. So he probably laid down, blew my ball. Told me I had to play it where it lied.
Play where it lies. Sorry about that. Downhill. Hit the wall. It's off. You were gonna 2-putt.
Yeah. Was there a reason why you mini golfed at that location?
No, we never been there, and I'll be honest with you, it was very plain. So I don't.
Yeah, no. When you said that, I was like,
they were like, oh, there's like a sand trap. There's this. I'm like, there's nothing. It was plain.
yeah. There's one waterfall that sometimes isn't on,
Yeah,
and it isn't part of the ball course. You just walk through it.
yeah. It's not. Yeah. It was. I don't even know if that was on. I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
Yeah.
You like hit through underneath it and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, no, I wasn't real impressed. We like to go to different ones because, like I said, there's a couple that are really nice around us that are like, they're multi-tiered.
There's one in Bolingbrook Wilderness Falls.
Yes. Very nice. So, but no, like I said, we did that just kind of hang out as a family. And then, like I said, Chuck had his dance that night. And then we ended up going to Cane's and had dinner. I took Marissa and one of her friends. We went and had a good time. So, like I said, it was a good night. They had fun. So they had fun. I remember being that age and having, what's weird is now, so this dance, during COVID, they had the dance and they put everybody out on the football field. It's smart. You know what I mean? Of course, you have to play the weather, but it's smart. So this year, I was confused why everybody was wearing shoes. Like these girls have on these beautiful dresses and they have on like gym shoes. And now I understand that's comfortable later on, or maybe that's the look. I didn't know. So I asked, and they're like, no, we're on the football field. I said, oh, I didn't know that. Because of course, on that football field, they can't wear heels,
Right.
So anyway, they did it again on the field this year. And Chuck said, he goes, it's a good time, So the problem is they have so many kids that go to their school. Like we didn't have that problem. We could, a gymnasium with 2 classes of, especially with a prom, you had, juniors and seniors primarily. We didn't overflow a gymnasium in a high school. You know what I mean? Or if we went somewhere else local, we could do a banquet hall. We could do whatever.
Right.
We were fine. They have so many kids, it's unreal. So they do this stuff and it's like, oh, okay. I mean, in his class, I want to say there's like 500 kids, 600 kids. So just in his grade, so you start looking at this and I understand they're doing it for a size restraint, but you still have to play the weather. So he had a couple of his buddies show up. They had sport coats on and it was hot and humid. And I was just
Because I went, the first night I went to Kenosha, I wore a sweater. It was really thin. It's one of those ones where it's literally like
right.
super thin. But it's just part of the look. And then the next day I was like, I got to figure something else out.
Yeah.
I was gross.
It doesn't breathe very well.
When you're up on stage in the lights,
right,
moving around, it doesn't take long before you're like, wow, this is wet.
Yeah. But he said, he goes, hey, Dad, he goes, he soaked through his suit in like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And I understand. I mean, hey, the kids look sharp. You know what I mean? They look sharp.
Because I was inside in climate control. They were outside.
Right. Yeah. And again, the sun, this time of year, the sun's going down. So they weren't in the sun or nothing, but it was just humid.
And you're moving around.
Yeah, and you're moving around. And they got lights on there too, because they got everything lit up all around with, it looks like you're at a rave. You know what I mean? It really is all done up,
And it's funny. It's weird because on Thursday when I took the car back, there was something going on in the same town and it was food trucks or something. I don't know, but my youngest wanted to get something and now they're like, we'll text you when we're done and then you can take the car back and we'll pick you up. And I decided it's only about a mile from like the park where they were going to be at, where the event or whatever was happening. It was only about a mile. I'm like, I'll just drop the car off, walk down.
Yeah.
And I brought a jacket though, because it was dark and I'm glad I did because it was off the river and it's just weird that 4 days earlier I'd been sweating my nuts off.
Oh, I know. I went to the ball game last night and it was the same way. You're out there and there's guys, I'm in shorts and a t-shirt. Everybody's like, aren't you going to be cold? I'm like, no, I'm fine. And then a little later it started raining a little bit and I was like, ooh, and I brought just a pullover thing that was kind of waterproof. So I threw that on and I was fine. But I was just like,
I'm fine. It's just for the rain.
Yeah, it's just for the rain.
Fine. Just don't want to get wet.
It's not because I'm an old middle-aged man that can't take it anymore. And I think I'm 12 and I think I'm cool. Yeah, it's not because of that,
Well, they're funny. Like, wait, we're on our way back. I'm like, stay there. And they're like, what do you mean stay there? I'm like, because I'm almost to you.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
Yeah, they passed you. They passed you.
I was like, look, no, you got to come back because downhill was fine. I'm not coming back up the hill to meet you.
Right.
Oh, that's what slowed me down because there was this guy whose apartment was right on the road. I'm like, I would hate this apartment, but he was watching Ernest Goes to Jail. So I got on this huge screen and I got stopped. I was watching it for a little bit. I don't know if he turned around, we literally would have been face to face. That's how close he was to the street. And I was just like, oh, I haven't seen this in a while.
But I think when you live in property like that, I think Ernest Goes to Jail is probably the right. It's probably an appropriate.
He's probably seen it for the first time.
It's an appropriate movie.
He probably just found out about it.
Could have hung out for Police Academy afterwards.
License to drive, maybe.
They made like 8 of them.
Oh, wait till what happens in the next one. There's another one.
Wait till the Citizens on Patrol. What are you talking about? What does that even mean?
I'm like, hey, you can see Bobcat locally. in most of the clubs up here. He lives up here now. Did you know that?
He's
you can
here.
see him at Zany's. You can see him at Kenosha next week.
And then one last thing I need your opinion on, because you'll probably be in the same class as me.
I was 94.
Yeah, which is why this is what I'm going to say. I believe
children are future. Teach them well and let them lead the way.
Should we start singing "We Are the World" or something? Yeah,
kind of what I was doing. Yeah.
But I believe that I'm cooler than I show. Here's what it is.
No.
No, and you might agree with me, especially from your end of it too. I believe that what people see is the 46-year-old glasses. I'm not peak physical fitness. I get that, but I believe that my. I mean, you're great on a curve for personality anyway, but I believe that there's an aura or essence there that is cooler. Then don't hit the no button. I see where you're going. But you know what I'm saying? I feel like that's true. We talked about it a little bit in the car on the way here, where it was like,
we're talking like first off, there was those women that were behind us that were like, hey, stop going so fast.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't get to hear that often. So I'm going to walk as fast. I'm going to keep giving you the impression that I'm walking fast.
Right.
Because this is not fast.
Right.
You just can't keep up. That's the difference.
Right.
But yeah, they were joking. Like literally we met them for 8 seconds, and they got angry when we would get ahead of them because they wanted to continue to hang out and hear our talking and our banter and our jokes.
Yeah.
While we're on this 1 mile walk.
Yeah.
1 mile.
Yeah. Yeah. But what I'm saying is that's why I said I feel like, because look, I pull up in a minivan. Okay. I don't have my midlife crisis car. I don't have my, I'm probably like end of life crisis.
You were that guy that parked next to me at the hotel. Yeah. I parked next to you for 3 nights just so I could look at that car.
I'm living vicariously through you. I definitely
just had my company pay for it for a week. That's all I did. I mean, I'm not made of money, sir.
What's your name? Duck. Damn it. I can't get away from this guy.
I'm the middle guy at Kenosha. I'm not pulling down a ton of money here.
I'm not Fred.
Yeah. I don't own Kenosha.
Yeah.
I'm not rich.
And I'm not.
See what I did?
Yeah, I like
rich.
That. Yeah. But my whole point is I really do believe that we're at a stage in our life where, like, when people talk to you and they're like, man, like I see it with my kids' friends and this and that. I am, for less of a better term, the cool dad.
Mac, he's doing air quotes.
Yeah. I'm air quoting. I'm doing it right?
Mac, can you just give him the validation he's looking for, and maybe we can move off this
Mac,
segment?
do you feel like I'm cooler than I show?
What?
Wait,
I'm doing
what?
Stuff.
Wait, what? Attorney at law.
I'm doing stuff.
You preface this with, hey, I want to ask you guys a couple questions.
Right.
Because I really want your opinions.
Yeah.
Mac, what's your opinion on that? I wasn't listening.
Yeah, I don't know.
I am doing. I'm running my business.
What question? What question were you talking about?
To be fair, it took a long way to get here.
No, but
it's like we went to go get Coors from Texarkana.
Right.
Yeah. A long way to go. A short time to get there.
Well, we took a long time to get there too. Yeah, it wasn't a short time. But do you feel the same way? I mean, without sounding cocky, stupid, ignorant, I mean, I feel like I really feel like that's me. Like, I am cooler than I show. What I bring to the table is a guy in basketball shorts most of the time and t-shirts and this and that. I dress like Adam Sandler minus the $500 million.
Oh, Kevin James then?
Yeah. And the talent, right? Kevin James.
That was classic.
No talent. I can't stand Kevin James. You know that.
That was. I'm giving myself credit for that.
Yeah.
Well, let's put it out to the fans, the people that are still listening at this point. Do we come off cooler than we show?
Yeah. I really don't know. You know what I mean? I believe I do. And I see a lot of people my age or even older. They're in the cars, like you said. The cars make a lot of noise. They're shiny. And I'm not at that stage because I'm using my finances for other stuff and not for myself. You know what I mean? So it's one of those things where you look at it and you go, am I missing something? Am I, do I need to, I don't feel like I need to act it. I feel like I am it. You know what I mean?
Well, I feel like a lot of people at that point are pretending.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like if that's what makes you happy, fine. I'm not going to judge you on that.
Right.
But also I don't need to be the guy in the, in the suit doing the thing. Like, I can just be happy who I am.
Yeah. Yeah, but I really am I dress like Adam Sandler, minus maybe the $700 shoes when he's playing a pickup game of basketball. But I mean, that's how I do stuff. It's funny because the girl that cut my hair, she goes, do you want any product in your hair? I go,
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
It feels like a brag.
Yeah. No, I go
Out of nowhere, we're suddenly talking about haircuts.
Yeah, but I go.
Hey, the girl that cut my hair. Oh, that reminds me.
So
Real quick, while I was at
Yeah.
the hotel that I was at.
Yeah.
Hey, don't put open concept shelving in your bathroom, because especially above the sink, because then you'll get a bruise on your head. Right? I don't know if you can see the mark, but I bent down for something, popped back up, and was like, "Ooh, that's going to be there later."
Well, bam.
Yeah,
Got it. But
hair might have slowed that down. Was my point.
But she did. She asked, she goes, do you put any product in your hair? I go, I am 46 years old, married, and have 4 kids. No, I put no product in my hair. I said, I'm showing off for no one, and that's just because that's just the way I feel. I don't feel like I need to show off, but I feel like when you take the time and there's other people like, that I enjoy being around where it's like, they're the same way. They're not flashy. They show up. You're like, what are you homeless? You know what I mean? And you're talking to him and you're like, This guy's awesome. And he does this. He's got rental properties. He does this. You don't see it. You don't see what's behind the curtain. So I think I am. I'm the Oz. I'm the guy. Am I him? Did you just throw up a little in your mouth?
I don't get paid enough to be your therapist.
You get paid?
Oh, I don't get volunteer time enough.
I was going to say.
Stupid! You're so stupid!
Today's charity day.
It's
right?
charity day.
All right. Hey, this is a great lead in though. Since it's charity day. In Japan, we're going to do a fun fact. 98% of adoptions are actually adult men between the ages of 26 to 30. Businesses often adopt their executives, so the companies are family run.
Wow, that's weird.
Is that so? I read that. First off, the ages. I used to watch a show. They took it off the air because it was eerily creepy, and I believe there was something tragic going on. It was gross, but it was about. It's called Adopting Adults. It was a show. Okay, I saw the headline. I'm like, there's no way my wife's not watching this. So I put it on, and it was cringe. I mean, it was not drippy at all. Okay, it was cringe.
We gotta get
F Riz. Okay,
No.
so it was cringe. But anyway, I'm watching this, and like the guy, the family brings in, and by family I mean a husband and wife. They bring in a girl from a third world country that is pregnant, having a baby. Well, they don't have any other kids. I guess they could have kids.
Them both?
No, they don't. I don't know that they even ended up adopting. This is why they stopped the show. I thought the dad thought he had a mail order bride. It was the grossest thing ever. So my thing when I read this, I thought this is going to be kind of wicked. It's going to be along those lines, right? 26 to 30. No, the girl they adopted was like mid-20s.
Do these people not have parents and they have to
I don't know.
Do they have to give up their old family to be part of the
and that's my other question, right? Do you have to
part of Sony?
Yeah. All right, listen. Here's what I'm going to tell you. I absolutely would love you to have the last name Sony, okay? But you are built like me, and you look like me. So I'm sorry.
You're more of a PlayStation.
Yeah.
5.
You're more of like a Mitsubishi, okay? You're not the high line. You're low line. But yeah, so they adopt. So then they can say they're family run. I thought maybe it was for heirs. You know what I mean? Like you're going to have heirs, and you're going to.
But is it the humans of the company or the actual company is adopting?
Okay,
them?
so the exact words. The adoptions are actually adult men between the ages of 26 to 30. Businesses often adopt their executives. So I don't know. Are you then?
Man, it seems like you can just loophole anything.
Is your dad Amazon?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, Bezos? No, to the actual Amazon. My dad is the grin that goes underneath. It is the smile that goes underneath.
That's
the
right.
word Amazon.
That's right. So this leads into my second fun fact. It says a psychology study of more than 4,000 millionaires found that people with more wealth are indeed happier in life. Didn't need a study to know that. They also found that people who earned their wealth were happier than those who inherited it. Now, there's probably a sense of accomplishment when you earn your wealth.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're probably prouder of it, maybe, or you're more. I don't know.
Well, I believe you're probably gonna value it more. You're gonna take more care of it because you know how hard it was to get there. You know.
Yeah, but I think those are the people that aren't happy because those are the ones that they have the money, but they don't get to enjoy.
They're not enjoying it. Right? Yeah. But what I'm saying is, you see people that inherit it. Let's just say, let's switch it from inherit it to I won the lotto. Those people are broke again in no time.
They don't know what to do with it.
It's a lifestyle, right? They still live their same lifestyle, only they go, holy cow, yeah, I need a nicer house. I need this. Do you? Do you need all that, or do you not want to work from the time you're 45 on? Maybe you want to put that stuff
I'm
away.
telling you, I got to flip the script on that, man. If I won that money and knew that if I was just careful with it and didn't go crazy and just lived the life I have now, but with a little extra, but without having to go earn that money, I'd be super happy.
Correct. So basically, if you just eliminate work from the equation.
Yeah.
Okay. And when I say that, what's funny is you're going to be bored. You're going to want to do.
I'll do stuff, but I won't have to do it for Johnny somewhere else.
Right.
Someone else.
Right. Well, there's the best way to make yourself wealthy is to work for yourself and not for somebody else. But
why is it therapy day, Mac?
Yeah.
Help me out in here. We used to tell jokes on this podcast.
But do you
now it's just a joke talking the whole time.
But do you admit though that I do show cooler than what I am
we're
in real
doing
life?
this again? I thought we'd moved on.
So the last one, we're gonna have fun with this one. The last one, this guy did not inherit it. In 2006, this goes back, a senior man began to gain the trust of a Belgian bank by bringing the workers chocolate. Eventually, they gave him VIP access to the bank vault. In 2007, he stole $28 million worth of diamonds and vanished.
They probably noticed not because the diamonds are missing, because the chocolate wasn't there that day. Where's Roger?
Yeah, Roger didn't bring us any
Where's
chocolate.
the chocolate?
What are we doing
What's
here?
going on?
What are we doing here? Hey, did you leave the vault open?
Did you guys know I gave Roger a VIP tour yesterday? Or you just the last guy in is like, hey everybody, why is everyone sad? What's going on? I thought we'd all be happy after I gave Roger that VIP tour yesterday.
Yeah. I even bioed him in so he could get himself in and out when he wants to.
Got him a badge. Says chocolate guy on it.
Even worse. Bill, do you have your keys? He's patted himself down.
No, but I got a lot of chocolate prints by my pockets.
Yeah, this is so weird. Chocolate.
I've been stopping into the G Center every now and then.
Yeah.
And I just kind of walk into the warehouse and the offices, like I'm still employed there. Just to, test
like
the
you own the
boundaries. And nobody says a word.
Just to
They're
test,
just like, oh, hey, Brian.
just to test the boundaries.
Hey, I'm gonna
too comfortable.
I'm gonna put this out on the floor. You guys got a problem with that? No. Brian, the floor's the other way. That's the back door. Yeah, don't worry about it.
I'm gonna take
it around the long way.
I'm gonna take this deposit to the bank for you. I'll be right back.
Oh, thanks. That's a real pal, Brian.
I'm driving right past First Midwest. I can do this for you. I got this. But to think about it, so he's an old man, so you don't see that coming, I guess. Okay, he's an old man. But do you really can you get bribed by chocolate to give somebody VIP access to a bank?
Maybe he shows cooler than he is.
Oh, you know what's weird?
Now you're thinking, if I brought chocolate to a bank, they'd let me in that vault.
They'd have to sit and watch me eat it.
Now I got to find some chocolate that I don't want to eat,
right?
So I can take it to the bank.
If I take some dark chocolate to the bank, okay?
Which one of y'all like dark chocolate?
I really don't.
I got the special dark, and I ate the crackle and the good bar and the regular.
There is still some okay dark chocolate. You are correct, and you are labeling them all or naming them all. I like it.
I ate it myself. Who wants a dark chocolate bar wrapper?
Right. Yeah.
How many of those does it take to get me in your vault?
You just burp. You're like, ooh, I can taste that Reese's. I don't have any more.
I did not bring any for the group.
Yeah.
I'm that guy.
How about that tour?
Let's get that tour going. If we're in the vault and I burp, you can smell it better. I guarantee it. It'd be like you're eating it yourself.
Yeah. What kind of fantasy world will you be in when you smell Reese's and money? This is going to be awesome.
Break me off a piece of that gold bullion bar.
Yeah, VIP tour.
How long do you have to bring chocolate? Hey, can I get the VIP tour? No. Okay. 1 week is not it.
Yeah.
Hey, can I get a tour of the vault? No. All right. 6 months.
Yeah.
Okay. Stop asking.
That's so awesome. Maybe he'd like.
He's just got a wall at his apartment or flat, wherever he was in Europe, at just 1 week.
Yeah.
3 months, 6 months, 18 months. Nope. Vault time.
We got a VIP tour today for Russell Stover.
The whole place is cleared out except a couple of those old fashioned bags with the S on it, for the dollar sign.
Yeah.
And then a circle around 3.5 years.
Yeah.
That was the money.
He leaves some mint on the pillow.
Last one's for you, boys.
Wait a minute. Oh, you know what? That was nice.
Yeah, maybe leave some chocolate.
He left a Hershey Kiss. That was nice.
Maybe it was those gold coins that are like those chocolate wrapped in gold foil.
Oh, he switched them out?
No, they just came in every day. It's like, hey, can I just put this in the vault? Oh, no, silly Roger. Then finally they're like, okay, we'll let you put one in the vault once. I'm going to need a few minutes though.
You know, the same thing. What kind of bank you got to be, though, to be like, he's going to make one deposit once. Let's give him a VIP access.
Yeah.
You know?
Because not only did they let him in there, they had to leave him alone so it's enough to take diamonds.
Right.
Unless he was like, hey, what's that? And then just like shove diamonds in real quick. Oh, no. It just turned out it was the camera. I don't know what it was.
You know what he says? He goes, look, anybody here a diabetic? I'm going to need you to take me on a VIP tour. By the way, I'm going to be pumping you full of delicious milk chocolate.
You eat this one and this one and this one and this one.
I really shouldn't. Go ahead. That's got caramel in it. It's nougat. You're going to like that one. It's a good one. I would eat that one, but I'm giving it to you because we're friends. You know? How about that tour?
I'm not taking anything in return.
Yeah.
Yet.
Yeah. You know, that's worth its weight in diamonds. Gold. I meant gold. We're missing diamonds. We gave him they're putting 2 to 2 together the next day. They're like, yeah. And then wait a minute.
Did we have...
He shows up with the chocolate and he's got this huge, like, just rock ring on, and he's got the necklace.
No, this is I inherited this from my from my aunt, the queen.
Yeah. She was not buried in him.
Guys.
Yeah, this is F-Riz.
The Queen Drippy. That's what she was.
Yes, it's full F-Riz right now. Yeah.
There's one like party, but like, guys, we can't let him in just because he gave us chocolate. Look, Daryl.
Yeah.
Roger's been great to us for this whole time. We're just going to look around.
Right.
Look around. Sure, we're going to let him bring in a bag for some reason and gloves.
I was just going to say.
And wear his Halloween mask.
Why do you have a dolly, a refrigeration cart? What are you doing? What are you planning on doing in there? Nothing.
You guys said it was really dirty in there. Let me put on these kitchen gloves real quick.
It's so awesome.
Maybe he brought in the chocolate like that with gloves every time. So I don't like to get any like when it melts on my hands.
I'm a germaphobe. Yeah, that's exactly it.
This is for you. This is for your benefit.
Yeah.
You getting the impression that I always wear gloves is for you.
Yeah. So as if whoever took him on that tour is probably our TCO of the week, but I didn't make him the TCO of the week. That was a fun fact.
Yeah, he's probably the inmate of the week too.
But I have a TCO. This actually, my wife gave me this a while ago. Okay. No, it's not children. So stop. Get away from the mic. But it was one hurt in Tennessee Alfredo sauce spill. That made a headline. Okay. One person hurt after a semi-truck spilled Alfredo sauce on a Tennessee highway.
Was it you trying to get to Tennessee?
First off,
get out of the way.
This is my eastbound and down right now. It's like, look, I want Alfredo sauce. Okay. They make that here. I want it from Texas.
I want it from a road in Tennessee.
I want it from Georgia, and I want you to bring it to Texas. All right. This is what I need. So, but anyway, it says police in Memphis say an 18-wheeler hauling Alfredo sauce. By the way, Alfredo sauce, are they talking about jars or is this like a tanker?
Yeah, tanker.
That would have been so great.
It's got to be jars.
It's got to be jars, right? And just shattered jars. Okay. So not to mention the glass shards, but I'm just thinking of how does one... We're talking one got injured. I'm hoping he was like the tow truck driver.
I can imagine a place like Fazoli's probably just has a tanker of Alfredo sauce in back.
We buy in bulk.
Yeah, this used to be at Texaco. We just turned...
They put it in the ground. Yeah, it comes out the pumps.
We turned diesel into Alfredo.
You know what's bad?
Unleaded is marinara.
You just pull up with your plate of pasta, and then you go and you're like, you accidentally hit the marinara button, and you wanted Alfredo.
That's not going to fit on this pasta.
That's not. Come on. No, this is angel hair, bro. Angel hair.
Can I get like a mix, like an E85?
So it said,
where's the breadstick guy? He hasn't been around in a while.
Right. That's what the squeegee thing is, just a breadstick. So police say that a woman involved in the crash was taken to the hospital with non-critical injuries. I would hope so, because imagine showing up to the hospital and be like, what happened to you? Alfredo.
Okay. The Alfredo's pretty slick. Slip slide right on that. Right.
Well, you can have snow tires, but if you might not have Alfredo tires.
I would like to talk to Chevy. The StabiliTrak did not cover cover traction control on the Alfredo.
This is so wild. So, as of late Tuesday night, crews were still working to clean up the sauce. So, I think I'd be part of that search party or that crew. They'd be like, "Who's the guy with like a loaf of Milano bread?" You know. We're gonna be a while.
There's glass in that. Yeah, risk I'm willing.
I never thought about that.
Risk I'm willing to take.
My spaghetti's crunchy and your mouth's bleeding.
Well, this Alfredo sauce is red for some reason. I don't understand. They make it differently than I do.
No, just the headline alone, though. It's pretty good. One injured. You know, you can get one injured in an Alfredo spill in a restaurant.
Right.
You know, it was hot. I got injured. It is what it is. I do like, let's go back to that. Any old gas stations, I think that's what we do now. We make them marinara and Alfredo sauce. Yeah.
Hey, if they got like, you know how some pumps would, like some gas stations would pumps in the front and then pumps on the side?
Yeah.
That's where you put your ice cream toppings.
Oh.
Like you put your hot sauce and your caramel.
Yeah.
If they got a lot of pumps, you can put some butterscotch out there, you know, marshmallow whip.
That would be really nice. You guys got diesel? We got butterscotch.
Oh, you can get that from two sides, you know, because the truck's pulled in and filled from both pumps.
Right. Oh, man. Imagine trying to wait for the caramel to
This
come out
has
of
a
there.
real chemically taste. Yeah, it doesn't always rinse out.
Yeah. What do you guys rinse the tank with? Thinner. We rinse the tanks with thinner so they're clean. Yeah. So
That's probably some Phillips 66 from back in the 70s.
I was just going to say, I don't know they're fully empty when we started this, Jake. Because this is a half-ass production we're doing right here, okay?
We just scoop spills off the interstate.
Yeah.
We don't get it fresh.
I got a bucket, and I'm just out there scooping it in. Oh, this is cold.
I got a new load of marinara.
Yeah. And we got a sieve for getting the glass out.
It's just a couple window screens.
We look like the old miners moving west back in the day. What are you doing? I'm sifting for gold.
There's glass in them there hills.
Oh, man. Yeah, that would be great, though. That would be so awesome. I'm just like throwing my sweatshirt down. It's absorbent. I'm bringing it out in the bucket. Oh, yeah. That was good. These taste a little. Yeah, well, we're not sure those were empty when we started this. This hasn't been a gas station in 50 years. That's some old petrol right there. That's old. Oh, wow. That was pretty good. I like that. It was a left turn.
Yeah.
It was a left turn. So here, we'll go into the strange story for this week.
What?
This is Strange Story.
Nice. You know what's weird? I think we might do two. And
Wait, what?
This is
now we're covered for both.
Yeah, I got both.
All right, I'm going to start with this one because I like the title on this one a little bit better. I want to see where it goes. Girl falls in love with the same guy even after losing her memory.
Oh, yeah, I did see this. Yeah.
You saw
I
this?
didn't read it, but I saw
Okay.
where she lost her memory and then falls in love with her old boyfriend.
Okay,
even though she lost her memory.
So I saw a thing on Facebook, and it was just a screenshot, and it said that. So I actually Googled the headline, I found a story, and I just copied the story and put it in here.
All right. If you start reading me the script of 50 First Dates.
Yeah. So it says, finding true love is really hard, but some people have been blessed. For example, Jessica Sharman. Well, you can't squeeze her. Yeah, you don't squeeze the Sharman. Yeah. And her boyfriend, Rich Bishop. All right. It's not just a calling. It's a true love when a girl herself proved it. It says a few months ago, 19-year-old Jessica Sharman lost her memory because of major seizures and attacks. Well, that's not good. Luckily, the girl fell in love with the same boy even after losing her memory. Now, I gotta be honest with you. This is a lucky dude that she decided that she wanted to remember him.
Yeah.
Okay. At the same time, you know what comes to mind, and people our age might know this, but was it Overboard with Goldie Hawn? What was the one? Kurt Russell?
Kurt Russell.
Yeah, where he faked her into thinking that she was his wife and all that stuff. Yeah. But it says, I know it's unbelievable, but that's a true story. You have to believe it. She was diagnosed with frontal lobe epilepsy. Following that, she suffered a major seizure attack while traveling. While traveling office, this must be an English story. I'm guessing that's for work. Traveling office with her boyfriend, Rich Bishop. It had been just 7 months into their relationship when the incident happened. Rich immediately took action and helped his love. However, she still suffered from memory loss. After the attack, the girl forgets everyone. She couldn't even recognize her family and boyfriend.
So I'm going to put a pause in here. I got to say, it's got to be helped out. Assuming like in this day and age, her phone probably had 7,000 pictures of him in it.
Yeah.
If it was a different dude and he was like, oh, no, that's just me. I just look different now.
Yeah.
That's harder to pull off.
Right.
Convincing her that, you know, this guy that I'm in thousands of pictures with probably is someone I like to hang around with.
Yeah.
Probably was a leg up.
Yeah. My name's Seamus.
Yeah.
You have fire red hair and you're pasty white. This guy in here, he's got a pretty good tan and a dark head of hair. I don't think it's you. You know?
Yeah, I'm Southern Irish. Yeah. You know, the Northern Italian thing. I'm Southern Irish.
Did I say Seamus? I said that wrong. Sorry, that's not what I meant. But it says, sharing her experience, Jessica told she felt terrified, had no idea who anyone was. Again, you know what? I understand that. But like you said, this is your phone. This is...
Yeah.
Most people, I can tell you right now, I can show you pictures of Chuck's game. I can show you this. I can show you that because I have them on my phone. Now I have a bunch of stupid memes that might get me murdered someday too, but I have stuff on my phone that you could go to and say, this is your life. This is you. This is what you do.
Now, that'd be a good way for you to get rid of your dog. That dog is not in this phone. It's got to go.
Yeah. Yeah. You know
Clearly, I don't own that dog.
I don't think it's mine. I don't think it's mine. It looks nothing like me. It's not mine. But it says her mother, Lisa, 49, is a retail worker, and dad, Gary, 56, is an electrician. They both broke down in tears when their daughter denied knowing them.
She broke down in tears when she found out her dad was an electrician and her mom was a retail worker.
Yeah. After all this, her boyfriend kept trying and made every possible effort to impress his girl. She still didn't recognize Rich as her boyfriend, but luckily, she's fallen in love with him again. Jessica don't remember the first time they fell in love.
That guy gets a second. It's not fair. He can redo the first date. He can redo all that stuff. She doesn't know.
Well, here's what I'm thinking. Okay, that's a nice spin that you're doing.
The one time you accidentally dropped an entire load of Alfredo sauce.
Yeah,
she doesn't know that.
So here's my thought, though. Okay, Jessica, 19, very attractive girl. Kudos to you, Rich. You did good.
Also 19.
Yeah, 19. Okay. Yeah, not. Yeah,
I was gonna say,
I have kids that age.
When you first said that, it was like 35. Like, all right, 19. Like,
no,
you could have relationships for 7 months.
Right.
You know.
Right.
Every
right.
Here's the math on this. Every 7 months.
Yeah, you can. So you can get 2 a year. So anyway.
Not quite. If you pull your ball in the last month.
Right. I got you. Yeah. And then blow it back 2 months. Yeah. Right. I got you. But no, my point would be someday she's probably not going to look like that. So what if this happens again? Then you're like, I'm out. Okay. You're almost like the dealer. You're just like,
oh yeah. No,
you know what I mean?
That's not right.
No, but I'm saying this guy,
this is not me. I want to say this is Damon's hypothesis.
Yeah.
This is his theory. Damon's saying that if she was not conventionally attractive, that he would have been like, I'm out. Or this is my way out of here.
Or she was like a mean witch, or you know what I'm saying? Like what I'm saying is he definitely cares about her to go through all that.
Shows up. Hey, what's up? Who are you? Oh, you don't remember me? No. I just Jehovah's Witness.
Yeah.
I'm here to talk to you about Jesus.
I'm here with your pizza. Where's my pizza?
I
forgot it. I'll be back.
You forget things, right?
Yeah.
You understand. You get it. You get it.
I think there's a picture in my phone. I've delivered you many pizzas. Every time I do, you ask that we pose for a picture.
That sounds like my buddy Seamus. You should look him up. But we get mixed up all the time.
Yeah, but that's my thought. I thought that if you fall out of love, like what 40 or 50% of people do, or whatever else,
fall out of love.
Yeah. So anyway, I don't even like them, and I still know that. But anyway, what I think is funny is that's your out. Then is you're like your buddies are like, why'd you get back with her? Like, look, things ain't bad now. She's nice. She's okay. No, we don't like her, dude. It's gonna happen again. Just chill. Like 4 years later, it's like, okay, now I'm out. You know.
Hey, real quick, not that you know, just asking. If you do know, I'd like to know how quick are we to that reset button?
Yeah.
Why? Oh, because I don't know if I tell you this now,
okay,
or a little later.
And not to be okay. I'm gonna. I already went stupid and dark anyway, so I'm gonna go here. So now you're like you can't wait for Halloween, so you can go places with strobe lights and everything else.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Am I right?
Stupid!
Yeah.
So
I had to go there. So what you do is you start. You're like, are you coming to Thanksgiving? I don't know yet.
So you said that we were doing 2 strange stories.
Yes. You ready to get off that one? Are you?
I'm not touching that anymore.
All right. The next one's about a fun house. So no, I'm just kidding. Sydney residents caught in an arms race with trash parrots.
I know what
trash pandas are. I know what trash pandas are. The residents of Sydney suburbs are trying to deal with flocks of sulfur-crested cockatoos. That seems like a weird adjective, but wait, okay.
Hey, you know what those guys look like in there? Like a something yellow? No, something more specific. Sulfur.
And would you say it's cresting? Yeah. Due to their habit of stealing and feasting on household garbage, the locals have given the birds the unflattering nickname trash parrots. So
they did this to themselves.
Yeah. They basically stole trash PA. They took the unda and they put their own rots on there. That's it. They stole this from us.
Right. Hey, you know what really sounds fun? Trash pandas. Let's feed trash to birds until they become addicted to it and then call them trash parrots.
Yeah, trash parrots. We'll see you and we'll up you to wings, you know? So it says the birds like to plunder the residents' trash cans, stealing garbage bags and creating a mess. Of course they do. Residents are resorting to increasingly heavy-duty methods to keep the birds from rummaging through their own garbage, but to no avail. No matter what they've done, the cockatoos soon learn how to get past the latest obstacle. Now, raccoons are very intelligent, aren't they? Or they're pretty intelligent?
Yeah, they're pretty wily.
I mean, they don't know how to look out for cars, but they're pretty intelligent otherwise, right? Yeah. So I got to think
they're
birds,
crafty.
but a cockatoo, that has like an expansive language, right? So a lot of them birds, they talk.
Do you ever see that video where the bird goes into a convenience store, like looks at the chips, grabs a bag, and then just walks out? No one even stops and just walks out?
I wouldn't. Would you stop them?
Well, I don't know.
Well, you're the one that would make me put the ball back and tap it in from 4 inches away.
Yeah.
So you probably would. You're like, not today.
I would make me put the ball back and tap it in. You'd be the one to be like, no, I moved it over here. This is where I lie. Ha, ha, ha. Oh, it's funny.
Hey, for sometimes scientists have been drawn to observe the conflict. So they need scientists to get involved about birds eating trash. This seems...
Well, this thing is like they're trying to fix the problem that they caused by themselves, right?
Yeah.
They fed the birds trash until the birds were like, well, screw go finding food. We'll just eat this guy's trash. And I'm like, well, we don't eat our trash.
Yeah.
That seems to be a problem you caused.
But I'm not going to fish these fries. Here you go.
Yeah.
You know,
in Australia, figure it out yourself.
Right.
Could not care less.
But so it says, not because they're trying to find a way to help people, although they find the birds' ability to solve things increasingly difficult. It's just fascinating. So the scientists aren't trying to help the people. They're like, hey, this is pretty cool. Let's see what they do, you know? But learning from their mistakes, cockatoos have been plaguing Sydney residents for years. All the people had to do is keep their trash can lid shut. But then the parrots started learning. In 2018, stories began to surface about the parrots having figured out how to open the trash cans. That is awesome.
This goes back to a quote from a park ranger in our country for the national parks. And they're like, why are these trash cans like this? And he's like, well, the problem is that we have to design a trash can that is difficult enough for a bear to open, but not too difficult for stupid humans to figure out how to open. He's like, it's a fine line we walk where we can make a can where idiots can open it, but bears can't. So this is basically where we're at, and I'm enjoying it.
Right, it's thinning of the herd.
Right.
So when the idiots there are trying to get the can open and the bear eats the idiot, we're okay.
I was going to say, maybe the bear just waits.
Yeah, it's a puzzle.
Make it difficult. We'll eat our meals hot.
I was going to say, I want fresh food. Yeah. Okay, I'm not. We going down to the lake? No.
Nope.
No, we're right here.
We going cans. We eating canned food tonight.
Yeah, exactly.
Nailed it.
So it says they would pry the lid back open and dive into the trash in search of food. So this was naturally a whole new nuisance. On the other hand, biologists were curious of the bird's behavior. So we observed the birds do not open the garbage bins in the same way, but rather use different opening techniques in different suburbs. So you're talking about like you got an east side, west side parrot.
West side?
Yeah.
Birds visit. Oh.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
That's my cousin from the west side.
My buddies are going to fit. My buddy's going to like this.
Watch how he opens this can, you know? So it's so weird.
This does take me back when I was in college and I pulled behind the house. And, you know, as I do, I grab the garbage in my car and throw it away. And I opened the lid and possum was like, nope, just slapped that back down, walked in the house in the garbage. Because good God, you want to talk about soiling yourself. I wasn't expecting it.
Yeah.
But suddenly there's a live creature like inches from my face hissing at me like, nope, that's yours.
Yeah.
You can have it.
Yeah, we're not fighting over this.
Nope.
I already threw it out.
You
it's
can
yours.
have that. That is yours, my friend.
It belongs. If you were
my
wearing,
man, that's yours.
Yeah, if you were wearing this shirt my mom threw out by accident, I'd still let you keep it. Yeah, that's what it is. What it is.
You can eat all the yeet. That's how we do it.
I eat it, you eat it. That's how it works. It's yours. It's yours.
Mike, get a patent on that.
Yeah,
there's something there.
I eat it, you eat it. Yeah,
all the yeet you can eat.
You think that's going to like work into like family dinner night? Like, we'd like to thank the Lord for this bountiful yeet we're about to partake in. So it says, after recording 338 reports from 44 Sydney suburbs, the researchers had no doubt about the results. The birds were watching their comrades' attempts to open the bins and learning from each other's mistakes. Now, that's how most people live life.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, the really smart people, okay, which I don't know them in that category, the really smart people, they watch other people make mistakes and then they try not to make those mistakes.
Right.
The other people that maybe just spin their wheels a lot and go, oh, you know, what's going on here? They only do whatever. That burns. Yeah. I won't touch it again. Now they watched you get burned, but then afterwards they go, I'm going to touch. And again, I did the same thing with I want to see if your idea hot and my idea hot's the same way. Don't touch the plate. It's hot.
Yeah, we'll do that all the time. Like,
yeah.
Your idea of fun and my idea of fun are two different funs. But I have not, it's been years since I found a plate to be like, oh yeah, that's right. That is hot. The difference is I'm touching it for like touch. they're carrying
Yeah,
it
you carried it out.
for like, for yards at time. You're like, oh yeah, I bet that would heat up after a while,
Yeah. Yeah. Still, don't you feel like a badass when you're like, yeah, that's nothing.
not
That's nothing. That's nothing. Walk away. I need some Neosporin. So it says, at one point, a parrot figured out the trick and others copied it. But in different regions, they were doing different things. So it says, consequently, some fed up locals have brought out big guns. They started locking their trash bins with heavy locks. The birds have not learned how to defeat that. They started out, get this. They started out by putting bricks on it. The parrots would knock the bricks off. Now, listen, there's different kinds of bricks.
Was
it a cinder block?
Right.
Because
are they throwing Larry at the cinder block till it gets on? Dive bomb again, Larry. You almost got it.
Larry's got a crash helmet. Yeah, he
almost got it, Larry.
Yeah, that's kamikaze Larry. That's what we call him. They were doing that, and it did not work. So now they put locks on. Here's the problem they have at the end. They forget to take the locks off on trash day, and the trash man can't empty their bin. So if I was a parrot and I knew trash day was on Thursday,
right?
So on Thursday you're gonna have everything open. Okay, I only go to restaurants, Ted, when they're open.
Yeah, right.
I don't generally go to restaurants when they're closed and tailgate and wait for them to open.
And now if it's like our country, then you just go to a different neighborhood.
Yeah,
on Monday, and then the next neighborhood on Tuesday.
Right. You know what you do? You all meet up at Waste Management in the morning, okay? And then we follow the trucks.
That's true.
Okay,
just ride on the truck.
We ain't got to fly. We ride right on the truck. It's all good.
They stop at house 1. We're at stop 2. We're at stop 3 or 4. We're just a little bit ahead of them.
Or we sit on top of the truck. They dump it all right in front of us. You know what I mean? It's real easy.
That'd be the really smart parrots.
That would be the smart
They're
ones.
just riding on the trucks, like looking at the parrots trying to get into the lock cans. Like, y'all idiots. We figured it out. We are the ones. When the queen dies, they come tell us.
I was just going to say, that's going to be the parrot DoorDash. Oh, it's coming to us. We're good. All right, we're getting delivery. Is it DiGiorno? No, it's delivery. It's delivery. Those would be the smart parrots, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
That would be. I just think about it. You're sitting up there. You're watching it come over. It's tipping everything you want right in front of you. And you're just taking.
They got to be smart enough because they got to be smart enough to see it tipping over there. But they got to get it before
before it turns into an episode of Star Wars, right, where the walls are caving in. You're like, something bad.
The first group of parrots were not smart enough for that.
Okay, we lost 3 guys, but I think we're onto something. They did say they learned from others' mistakes. Yeah. So
it's my theory that who was the one that figured out you can only eat the bottom half of rhubarb? Like, how many people did they go through before? Like, oh, you can't eat this, just this part.
Who was that unlucky SOB that tried doing the whole thing? Right? Yeah, this is the worst rhubarb pie I ever had. Well,
hey, you know what? If you would have gone with my idea and started from the bottom, we wouldn't have lost as many people.
Same with carrots, right? Yeah. Carrots are like, these are gross. Start from the other end.
Yeah, you guys started at the top.
Yeah,
and people died till we got here to this red part.
Yeah.
Had we gone the other way, we would have been fine till that first person touched the green, and we could have stopped.
Yeah. Did you guys see what Tommy did? Don't do it. It's real simple. We start from the bottom, we work our way up. That's how life is, right? You start from the bottom, you work your way up. Rhubarb is not different. It is the exact same. I do like that though. There is new ways. It's the same way with when you order a knob, the first guy's going to order it, they're going to go, good luck. Good luck.
If this guy gets his knob, maybe we figured it out. Maybe we got a plan.
I got other people hitting my inbox. They just forward my email to everybody, be like, check with him, see how it goes.
See how long it took him.
I'm now a reference for the knob company.
And then mathematically figure out how far away you are from us than he is, right. And maybe you'll be even luckier.
Right.
We're in Indianapolis. If you're in Danville, Illinois, you're really lucky.
Yeah.
Not for anything else, but you'll get your knob sooner.
I was going to say, yeah, you're really not lucky.
This might be your first piece of luck.
Yeah. Where can they find us, Ted?
Hopefully not in Danville. They can find us at thatchecksout. F-Riz.
Yeah.
They can look at us at thatchecksout.net or thatchecksout.WTT and all the socials, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. We're at OutWDT because we're stupid and couldn't get the whole thing. Recorded here at Audio High Podcasting Studio. We don't care about that, though. He's busy doing stuff. We care about TCO Productions. Come find us. Come check us out. Leave reviews, please.
Yeah.
Give us the 5 stars. If you give us 5 stars, you can say whatever you want about Damon. You can say that I'm pretty awesome because I am. We'll catch you next time.
But I am cooler than I show.
Still charitable weekend. That checks out.